you remember that they're changing my voice. I make this video while there's sirens outside. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm in the Detroit area. There's been a lot of sirens recently. Maybe they're car accidents, maybe someone got killed. And they were probably Christian. Now, it's important to note that recently on CBN it said that 72% of Christians who were killed in the world in the last year, I believe that's what they said, were in Nigeria. And of course, I'm the most outspoken person against the New World Order. I'm the one person doing the right thing to a T. I've never heard of anyone else who is clearly uncontrolled opposition who is speaking out against the New World Order. There probably is something like that somewhere, but basically everyone else has been assimilated in a very obvious way. That's what it looks like. And they're certainly not on the verge of going to heaven because they're not obeying God through me. We could say that with certainty. I've said in the past that I'm willing to sacrifice everyone on the planet rather than to change course. Now let's look at the two models here. On the one hand, we have people who think like a child, like a baby, a newborn baby. They think with their emotions. They have a certain political agenda. They're very greedy. They're basically psychotic to some degree. And they think that because people are dying, that people should stop what they're doing and do what the governing class, which is obviously what they shouldn't do, says. The governing class that is massacring 9 million people every year from starvation alone, and millions more in various ways. The fact of the matter is that Christians are being killed all over the world. And they're being killed for being Christian to some degree. They're being soft killed. They're being starved to death. They're being raped and they commit suicide and so on and so forth. There's all kinds of horrible things happening to them. But the message from the devil is that they want people, especially Nigerians, to give me a hard time for what I'm doing. Because they say, hey, they're going to quote unquote do it anyway, and you're causing more people to get killed. That's not the case here. You see, the devil likes to deceive people, and the devil works within the boundaries of the idea of being the devil, give or take. The people who worship the devil work within those boundaries. The devil wants to deceive you into thinking that Nicki Minaj and people like that are magically doing the right thing by groveling to Donald Trump and whatever other politicians from whatever other parties. Basically, all the parties are corrupt, obviously. But they're not. They're playing into the devil's hand. Did the killing stop when Nicki Minaj started kissing up to him? No. They didn't stop. Has Trump acted recently? Yes. But they're the ones who caused the problem in the first place. No matter what you do, they were going to maintain their timeline. And the devil will be like suckers, because a lot of the devil worshippers are people who are considered maybe academics, scholars, experts, what have you. And they know that it is retarded to do what the governing class says, to the point where they put out the videos that call the masses of people sheeple and goy and stuff like this, because they're dumb beasts that do what the devil says. There's dumb prostitutes, there's dumb beasts, and there's serpent dragon-like scum. So at the end of the day, is acting like Pee Wee Herman and living by emotions like a scatterbrained person in a rock concert or a bad rap video or an LGBT parade, is that the move? No. Being serious and making a moral choice. Mankind naturally evolved to face adversity in combat, where their family members die. Sometimes 20, 30 people from a family would die in tribal war. And the war I'm fighting is the most important war in human history at the most important time of it. The opposition view is laughable and disgraceful and Pee Wee Herman-like. They are a very sick joke, and they are a complete disgrace to themselves and their families.